today. From Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee, it's Week 15 of the NFL on EA Sports.
So the Titans set to go to work for the first time. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. The numbers on the ground for Henry last week. 2 trips to the end zone and well past 100 yards.
And going back and watching the film, we saw every kind of run from him, didn't we? We saw some power, we saw finesse, we saw speed, and what I love the most, he finished each and every run.
And Henry going to have a Titans first down as he'll get this up past the 35-yard line. Operating from the gun, Addison. Over the middle, complete. That's Henry. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. On first down, Addison gets this to the former Texan, DeAndre Hopkins. And he's got this down to the 35. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 35-yard line. They'll try the right side with Henry. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. The Titans at 12-1 now to start play. They've been flawless these last couple months, winners of 9 in a row.
And let's give them a ton of credit because in a league that's built on any given Sunday, any team can win. To run off this kind of a streak, this kind of a number, that's pretty darn impressive.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Henry running right. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave it with a 2nd and 3. They'll run it again with Henry. And he's brought down. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. Henry will score. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans coming back onto the field for their second drive. And they, on paper, Charles, no doubt they have the edge in this one. They are sitting with the AFC elite, and on the other side, they're down toward the bottom of the AFC. But you know what they say, especially at this point in the season, watch out for a trap game.
And in doing so, I would take my game plan and condense it. I would rely on my fundamentals, the fact that my players are probably just better, and not try and do too much, do just enough to win the game. And on the other side of the field, I'm doing everything. Every trick play I can think of, every different formation, you name it, I'm throwing it at them in order to try and get the upset win.
Now a play fake here on first down. Forced out to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Now a 2nd and 10. Inside handoff, Henry. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. 3rd and 9 here. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 43. They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Off play action. Addison. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. So 1st and 2nd down went in the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. Flushed out right. And At the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown, Titans. Traylon Burks with touchdown number 12 on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. And Charles, correct me if I'm wrong, I think they just went 4 verts there against cover 2, didn't they?
They did, and it's really an excellent route versus cover 2 because the longer it develops, the more stress is put on the safeties because they're the ones back, each with half the field responsibilities. The corners don't retreat very far in cover 2. They're closer to the line of scrimmage, so now you've got 4 receivers putting pressure on 2 guys covering. Usually you'll find someone open, and that's exactly what they did there. Made the catch and carried it all the way into the end zone.
He's been sensational all year. He threw touchdown pass number 45 the last time they had it. We'll see if he can build on that number here. It's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Spears. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. After one, a 14-3 ball game. Ready for the second quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. Addison being chased out left. And this complete to Henry over the middle. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. On 3rd down, Henry. He gets away from 1. And down he goes, but the stiff arm utilized effectively there. And it helps him move the sticks. Off the play fake. Addison looking for Hopkins, and he's got him on the crossing route. And the Titans are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Spears. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Tyjae Spears, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. So a great second effort there as he's able to stay upright and get into the end zone.
I think not just a second effort. I think a 3rd effort was what got him in. Maybe possibly even a 4th.
Yeah, whatever it was, he was not going to be denied. Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the second quarter. He has enough for the first down, and the keeper a gain of 6. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that's complete to Westbrook-Akine. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and a yard. Shifts by him, and he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. He'll wind up getting 2 there as he does it himself and picks up the first. Now a handoff to Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down.
Early down stuff's to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Second down and 8. Out of the gun to give to Spears. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. First target, first catch, and a first down. A shotgun handoff to Henry. 66 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. This second and 4. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And the Titans are going to have a first and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. They'll try and run for it with Henry. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up second and goal.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on first down.
And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. A great play there. Keeping it himself from 5 yards out. And the Titans continue to pull away here in this first half.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. He's thrown for throwing to start the drive. Addison. That's complete downfield to Okonkwo. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Throwing on first down. Addison. Flush to his right. Able to slither by. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down and a 21-yard gain. Back to throw. Addison. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. And they're going to speed things up here. Now they'll try and set up the quarterback draw here. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Second and 10. Dancing to his left. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. 15 yards. And the Titans will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
What an effort there. Sometimes you hold your breath a bit when you see your quarterback diving for the end zone. You don't want him to land on a shoulder wrong or take a big shot. But he looks none the worse for wear here, and that winds up a touchdown.
Remember, he got loose on the previous drive, capped it off with a nice touchdown run. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And he'll work down inside the 45.
But really, that was no surprise there. They've been running it well all game. And I know goals change all the time, but any team will take that type of run each and every time.
Now the pass, and it's into the arms of Hopkins. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A first down carry for Henry. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
Well, partner, they've been running it well the entire game, and the big guys up front, they're a huge reason why. And now they're reaping the benefits as they continue to open up big holes and gain nice yardage.
On second down, here's the option. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now a 3rd and 6. Operating from the gun, Addison. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Titans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now this is going to be a quarterback draw. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll set up to run the quarterback draw. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A great effort there. Keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Titans have got it on cruise control.
That's a great alternative there to the old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Instead, let your quarterback take it in the shotgun and essentially choose his own path. He scans the situation, makes the right read, and takes it into the end zone on the QB draw.
He's had quite the game running the football. Last time he finished in the end zone with his legs for the 3rd time in this one. We'll see what they can do here as they start this drive 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. Addison. That is incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's not locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Hand off to Spears. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Addison. Buying time to his left. This one downfield to Burks. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 45-yard line. And here's a give to Spears. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Here's Spears on 2nd down. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. That would a first down pickup of 8. Right back to Spears. A strong running. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Dances by at the 20. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards. And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. Here's a run by Spears. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Tajay Spears with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Titans add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Well, he'd been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
The Titans offense now, they work their way back onto the field. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
If you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 91 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. 2nd down, they go again with Henry. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. This will be caught at about the 6. And it's a Titans touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Titans are on their way to a 13th win on the year as they add on to their lead. When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. The Titans now just about ready to take over. We find ourselves here in the midst of a one-sided affair. A lot of fill time down the stretch, Mr. Davis.
So we could talk about food because that is something that you and I enjoy.
We share that.
We enjoy our time at the table. So maybe the best steakhouses in the city, but in all seriousness, the performances that we've seen this year, we've seen a bunch of great ones, and it's going to be hard to parse who's going to win the MVP.
Yeah, it really is.
Is it going to be a runner? Is it going to be a thrower? Can a defender finally win it this season? Those are the things that we could probably discuss.
And collectively, this is about as dominant of a performance as you could have hoped for on both sides of the football.
Might have to put it number 1 for what we've seen this season.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been automatic. How about 8 for 8 in the game thus far? They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And this is going to be a Titans 1st down as he's able to get this up past the 40. It carries like that. That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
The Spears with another carry. Fancy footwork in midfield. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Addison steps away to his left. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down. And now a run with Spears. A beautiful fake. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 17 yards on that play for the Titans. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Let's go, D.
They'll run with Spears. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Big Sheldon Rankins there to bring him down. To throw on second down. Addison over the middle. He has Okonkwo. And the Titans are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. In motion right is Hopkins. Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. Yeah, he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. Second down now.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. Operating from the gun. Addison under pressure. Down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Christian Kirksey. The O-line can't stop him, and he gets the sack. We've seen him escape similar situations earlier in the game and get away for pretty good yardage, and that time they get him down.
Yeah, they've had enough evidence that he can get away and run for good yardage, haven't they?
The Titans offense now, they get ready to do battle again here. They'll try and choose some clock with Henry. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Here's 2nd and 10. Now they'll fake the jet sweep and run up the middle with Henry. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On third down, Henry. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now a handoff up the middle. Spears fighting through the offense was Corey Littleton and making a nice play.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
They need 12 here. It's third down. And he just clocked it. But the clock wasn't even moving. Well, that's one you don't see very often, a wasted down. Well, this game, it was well in hand early, never really in doubt. Charles, you and I do so many games together. There's so much parity in the NFL, a lot of close battles. This was not one. Tip your cap to them for a really impressive effort.
Yeah, and you know, as the game went on, I think the defense kind of got together and said, you see our guys on offense, they're just putting up point after point. We need to leave our mark somehow, too, and they did it, pitching a second-half shutout.
So for the Titans, they continue to make their case as a Super Bowl favorite as they move to 13-1. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Texans, the season is really nosediving now as they fall to 2-12. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Titans are winners here as we say so long from Nashville.